now we have the rest is the Seiko collection, or is it not? Do we have
It is a Seiko
have more watches? Oh, I'm gonna cut this video here, and we're gonna do a part 2. So be on the lookout for the part 2. And with this one, I'm gonna wrap this up. I'm just gonna give you a little sneak peek of what's to come. Alright, welcome to the part 2 of a collector from my friend's collection. And we now moving on to some of the Seiko collection. We have some watches here. Later on we'll show you some here in the box. And we should start with which one?
I think this one.
Okay.
This one is my first Seiko diver I bought. I believe it has a nickname Sea Urchin or something like that.
Yeah, this is Sea Urchin.
And it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. It has one minus in my book, one flaw. It doesn't have a screw down crown.
And they say this is a Submariner homage, but I don't think so.
No, it's not.
You can see
Ah,
maybe the bezel, but it's a close shot.
Nowadays or any days after Submariner, it's hard not to look
Overall,
similar. It's hard to design a watch to do not look similar.
Overall, it's a good watch. Has a better bracelet than SKX. By the
It's
way,
a
we
good buy.
have SKS here, but you can see SKS is a bit more iconic.
Yeah, this one even feels much better and more of a quality than SKX, but this one
SKS is like from the 90s. I think they came out firstly this version here in the late 90s, and this one is a more recent one. So, but overall, I think the SKS is an icon, and
it's an icon, and I would certainly buy this one before this one. Even this one is.
Whoever says difference knows nothing. Okay, we have here this one as that's 55 Phantoms.
Yeah, it's a good looking watch, and it has real quality bezel.
Is this the blow dial?
Yeah, it's black or blue.
Dark blue. The
Dark
camera is
blue.
picking up something blue here.
No, the bezel is blue. I think the dial is also dark blue, but besides the bezel, the dial looks black. But I think it's some combination of.
I think it's pretty obvious why I call it 55 Phantoms. That's the nickname this watch got because.
Show the backside. Real nice watch. Cheap watch, but nice watch.
Is this 7S26?
I do not know. Something like that. It's Seiko 5.
Yeah, this is 7. We just need to.
It's not important anyway.
This is 7S36. I had to take a look at it. So does it have hand winds?
I don't know.
I think
it should.
This is. I never had the opportunity to play with this watch, so it does not hack. People ask, Seiko fans will ask, does it hack and hand winds?
But all of those Seiko watches are real cheap and real nice to have, and they are wearable every day.
It's a gorgeous watch. What take a look at.
Yeah, it's a real cool watch. It can be a beater, it can be an everyday watch, and even if I have some more expensive and cool watches, I wear these watches also, and I'm not ashamed to wear a $5 watch. It doesn't go like that. So if you like watches, buy anything you are happy with.
This watch just makes me all kinds of happy. All kinds of happy, especially with the 55 Phantoms.
Don't get the boner or something like that. This is a Seiko Monster. When I go on a holiday or some place swimming or something, this is the watch I usually wear. You can see it on the bracelet, the salt damage.
So this is your vacation watch.
Yeah, it traveled with me. This one also. You saw before this one and this one.
So those are your vacation watches because you don't want to wear your Rolexes.
Sometimes I do, but I don't swim with my Rolex. It doesn't make any sense.
Damn.
I tried it a
No,
few times,
no,
and
you've fallen down the cold weather.
no, I tried it a few times, and I'm focused on my watch. I'm
Yeah, too concerned
too
about it.
concerned about it, and I do not enjoy it as I should.
This is the watch before the Seiko SKS. This is 150 meters, and the SKS is later on came out, and you can buy this cheaper.
Yeah, SKX is more beautiful. So if you want to buy something, buy this one. This one is nice, but this one is more beautiful. And the price is maybe, I do not know, like 50-60 bucks or so difference.
Yeah, you can find them used on eBay all day
But
long.
it's also a nice watch.
Under 100 bucks.
Real cool.
It's a nice one, but I kind of like the SKS more, and that's just the real talk. Here we have a Seiko version of the Gigalic Ultra Memorable or Tissot Sonoris. This is Seiko Bellmatic.
Yeah.
I
Also
showed you this
automatic.
one. Yeah. Bellmatic is a Seiko's version, and it's really cool. It rings very loud, and I think it's a real piece of horology for not so much money.
Of course, and it's real reliable watch. Real reliable and cheap watch. And what could you wish more?
And it has a cool alarm. If you want to see full review of this watch, you can find it on my channel, Bellmatic EDC Gunner. Just
And
look for it.
it has not this model. This Seiko has enormous diversity of different colors of the dial, the bracelets, cases, and if you want something like this, I'm sure you'll find something to love.
Yeah, they have blue, white ones, and not. This is kind of
different
like
shape of cases, bracelets.
one could say this is the least desirable color dial of the color, but it looks so nice. I don't know. I think you shouldn't shy away. The integrated bracelet is only
Yeah,
what.
I didn't like it on the pictures because the guy I bought it from sent me some pictures. I didn't like it. It looked ugly. But when I took it in my hand, it it shined.
Oh, it's a Seiko. What's not to like here? Here we have some chronos.
Yeah, quartz chronos.
Yeah, but not any quartz chronos. Here this is 7A38.
He knows all the numbers. I'm not even.
I
trying to
probably
bother.
made a mistake with this one, first one, but these are the all cool variation. This is the first Seiko quartz analog chronograph. Before this one, they were only digital chronographs with the quartz watches, and Seiko decided to do something like this. And these movements are these are high grade movements with 15 joules, totally serviceable, and the closest one to this one, the James Bond wore, I don't know which movie, maybe Viewed to Kill or whatnot, but
You will Google it.
it's an extra cool, and
They almost destroyed the Swiss
yeah,
watch industry with these.
and I like this one the most.
This one is the most beautiful one.
Yeah, it has a moon phase. This is the same watch without date, and it has a moon phase. I love the bracelet on this one,
It's integrated and
but
it's nice.
and this integrated bracelet, I would never took off this watch.
I can only imagine how it looked in the store in the display case back in the day when it was new. I can only imagine.
It was, and these were quite expensive. These were no more than a moon watch or similar watches.
It was something like I was looking at the old commercials and a watch like this one. It costed about 170 bucks, 80 bucks, about the price of the moon watch.
Yeah, and the moon watch was just a bit more over that. It's beautiful. Let me just take a thumbnail photo here. Maybe not. Okay, so we're gonna move on to the box here. The box here in the top. Let's start with
Which
Let's
one?
start
The
with
best
my
one. The
with
best
my
one.
favorite one, and this is Seiko Panda, and it's heavy.
It's heavy on a
That's the
metal bracelet.
that's the first impression I got. He bought me. He gave me. He had two pandas, and he gave me one. So,
Yeah,
uh,
you earned it. You earned it.
and this one on the bracelet, it's heavy. You can feel the heftiness on
Mm.
it.
And it's real quality watch, and it's beautiful. The Panda is beautiful.
What can you say about it? All-time classic. If you want to take a closer look on any of these watches, you can find it on my channel. Just Google Seiko EDC Gunner. And out of all these watches, I think Fanda is my favorite. And it's
The most beautiful, certainly.
and if you cannot buy a Moon watch, you can buy a Seiko Panda, I think.
Yeah, but nowadays they are expensive, I think.
Yeah, they're getting higher. These watches are getting higher in the price. And just gonna put it down there.
Yeah.
I have a whole box
These
to
two
cover.
maybe you should show together.
These two guys here,
Yeah,
storm
helmet design. Yeah,
stormtroopers.
no. This one is a stormtrooper. This one is a Darth Vader. I see you're not a Star Wars fan.
I am, but I'm not. I'm not familiar with all these references.
Yeah.
Uh,
I do not know the numbers, the references, just the
so
nicknames.
this is a stormtrooper because it's white,
Yeah, because it's white and because of the helmet design, you show it like this.
and
Yeah,
yeah.
and this one is a Darth Vader.
But why this one isn't the Darth Vader stormtrooper? Why is
Darth
it?
Vader and the stormtrooper.
He has
it's
his own army.
Yeah, but he's black. He's the black guy. He's the black guy.
I think
And
it's
this
not
one-
fair. They are the same, and this one is a stormtrooper, and this one is the Darth Vader.
Yeah, because of the
He
color.
should be the Darth Vader soldier.
I
He's
don't know.
stormtrooper.
Maybe.
that's
I
not
don't know.
cool.
And this one used to be in some movies, I think, with Al Pacino or something like that.
Yeah,
You can Google
I
it.
didn't know that.
Yeah, but that's not too important.
But it's cool. It's
Yeah,
cool.
it's cool. It's cool.
I like those stories, and I like the Darth Vader and Stormtrooper. I'm not a fan of helmet cases, but I am fan of these cases. And this is a bit jumbo size,
Yeah,
isn't it?
jumbo size. I believe they call it something like this. Not Grand Seiko, but jumbo.
Yeah, I think
Chrono
it's
or
called
something.
Jumbo.
Jumbo Chrono.
It's just a Seiko chronograph automatic. Which one is it? Is it this one?
I don't
3.8?
know. The same movement
Like
as
in Panda.
Like in Panda, yeah. Column wheel chronograph.
And what can you ask for? You have a column wheel chronograph. It's a Seiko, and it's not gonna
It's
break your bank.
reliable as universe.
And it's a column wheel chronograph. Nowadays, if you wanna buy a column wheel chronograph, you would have to pay through the nose for it. This is one of the quirkiest watches over here.
Yeah.
They call it the Jay Leno Seiko.
Yeah, because he owns one like that.
Yeah, he wore one. I have a review of this one. Just Google EDC Gunner Seiko. You can find a lot of videos. But when I first saw this watch, I said, "What an ugly piece of crap!" And what did you think when you first saw it?
The same thing. But it was so cheap. It was incredibly cheap. I won't tell you how cheap, but incredibly cheap. Like nice lunch or something like that.
Yeah.
And I had to buy it. And the next day,
And it's probably because it was ugly. The guy who was selling you he
Yeah,
thought
he
it was
didn't
the
know.
ugliest thing.
yeah, he didn't know what he had, and I had to buy it.
Check the movement on it. Check
yeah.
the stripes.
And the next day, I didn't think it was so ugly.
Yeah, the more you have it and the more you wear it,
Yeah.
I play with this one. The more you have, it, the more you wear it. It's kind of you like it. You end up. It's like an ugly dog.
Yeah, it's real cool. It's real cool. It's so ugly. It's beautiful. And some things, something I think sometimes, Jay Leno is no fool. Jay Leno is no fool, and
Nah,
it's
he's
not-
no fool. He is, but I think he bought it just because he thought it's quirky and
It's quirky
crazy.
and it's different. It's
Yeah.
different to other watches, and it's Seiko.
And you need a battery replacement on this one, but it's one that gives so I would wear this every other day just to start up conversations with people, and
Yeah.
it's really something. Uh, and but just bring me. This is
Yeah.
the Monaco
Flyback.
Monaco flyback chronograph automatic. It's not the blue one, but I think this one on the bracelet would look nicer.
Yeah, but I don't have the bracelet. And this one is not in perfect condition.
Well, but nobody can tell you it's not original dial.
Yeah, it's original, it's all original, and it has character. But the Monacos are so rare to find.
Yeah, I think it's easier to obtain the Tag Heuer Monaco than this one.
I think so. I think so also, especially in this part of the world.
And you used to have a Tag Heuer Monaco, and
Yeah, I gave it away for the Rolex. I think Explorer 2, the white one you saw in previous video.
this watch, when you look at it, it's not much. You have your Stormtrooper and this one, and when you look at it, it's kind of I like the square K shape and the round here dial with the rounded dial. It's kind of
Yeah, it's
I love the
interesting
symmetry
design. Interesting design, but it looks nice on a wrist.
It's more appealing than this one, definitely. I don't like a helmet.
No, I
Cases.
think nobody likes helmet design.
It's kind of hard to wear them. So here we have what's this one?
I do not know the numbers. I don't think this one has even a nickname. It's the same like
John Player Special.
Yeah, John Player Special, just different colors. Somebody calls it the blue or something like that. But it's
So John's Player Special Blue.
yeah, if you can say something like that. It's nice watch.
I love the color compose here.
It's even beautiful than John Player Special.
I think
But
so
John
too.
Player Special is more important.
Well, I haven't seen John Player Special color combo in person, so
This one is beautiful.
this one
I saw it few times, and this one is more beautiful.
just love the color combos.
Nicer.
This one, yeah.
Yeah.
These
And
are
the
all
funky one. I call this one funky.
this one.
Yeah, it's funky because of the dial and the bracelet, and it's so weird.
Is this original bracelet?
I think so. And interesting story. This one came from Iran. Can you believe it?
Yeah.
From Iran, because I know a guy who lives there
Yeah,
and
he's
works
our
there.
friend Dario.
Yeah, our friend Dario. And can I send my hello to Dario?
Yeah.
And
Maybe if he ever stumbles upon this video,
Yeah,
he'll have a
maybe.
nice surprise.
But
so.
it's also a nice story. He works there, and I hear from him sometimes. Even met him a few times. Had a cup of coffee, lunch, something like that. And he likes watches, but he didn't know absolutely nothing about Seiko. And I thought that part of the world, it must they must have a lot of Seiko watches, Seiko chronographs. And I thought him actually to buy Seiko chronographs and bring him here, and from here to take like Omega, Zenith or watches they do not have there.
So you are calling him to be a watch dealer,
Yeah,
but it's okay.
which is not so good for me, but
Here where we are, we don't see a lot of Seiko chronos, so they're kind of rare, and especially this one. This one, I don't recall I ever saw it in person. Someone wears this one before this here guy.
it's not so wearable watch, but it's real nice watch. It has a quirky bracelet. It goes from
It's a fishbone bracelet.
fishbone, but it goes from 22 to 18.
Yeah, it tapers down.
And the case is asymmetric also, and it's a real nice watch. And this one maybe the most valuable.
What I like the most about this one is the color scheme and combination.
Yeah.
This faded
Yeah.
brown and
They made it also in a black blue combination, but this one is nicer.
I like this one. It's not so much wearable though.
No, it's not because of the asymmetric case and bullhead design, and but it's so nice.
The case sits very
And
large.
this one has a nice story. Should I tell it?
Tell us a story.
Yeah, when I went to buy this watch, a friend of mine told me there's an old guy who has a lot of watches. I do not know how he got them or any story behind that. I wasn't interested at all. And he showed me this one and said and told me some low price and said it needs battery to be changed. It needs change of battery. And I just grabbed it and said, I'll change it myself. You don't need to change it.
So did you ever change the battery? I see it now
No,
ticking.
no. Maybe someday.
It's a beautiful watch. It's a beauty. And
Only needs battery change.
yeah, but you rescued it.
Yeah.
Some would say, but some other would buy it and flipped it, and who knows where it would end up. And now it has a nice home in the box with all other Seiko watches. Okay, what do we have here?
This is Pogue.
The sun and stars and whatnot.
Yeah.
I love the
also
Pogue.
from Iran. Also from Iran.
Yeah, I got a Pogue. As you know, guys, I had a Pogue, and lots of you been asking me, hey, what's wrong? Where's your Pogue? And don't ever sell your minty Pogue. But turned out to be that my Pogue wasn't. It was all tuned up. It was a bit
And
Franken.
This Pogue came to me also with non-original. How to say it? Hatchet.
Case
No?
back.
Case back, and I complained. I complained a lot, and the guy sent me the original case back from Iran.
So you have to be careful when you buy these watches.
You have to be careful when you buy any watch. I stumbled across the Breitling Navy Timer with non-original case back.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's crazy. The guy took it to some bullshit service, and they had another Breitling. On
It
the
was
ser-
original Breitling, but
Yeah,
not
yeah,
the
yeah.
correct one.
They had another Breitling on a service, and the guy who worked there just switched the case backs. He thought they were all the same, and when I Google it, and the numbers weren't correct, and the watch wasn't worthless, but close to that.
Yeah, I miss my Pogue. But I don't miss it because it wasn't all that genuine and correct. And now looking at this one
It's a beautiful watch. It's so beautiful.
It's amazing.
It stands out. It's so much beautiful than a bullhead.
It's amazing watch, and I really feel bad because mine
Yeah,
wasn't
and also,
correct.
It's first automatic chronograph in space.
Yeah, you know the story. If you don't know the story, you can Google it, learn all about it, and be amazed.
Yeah, so this one is important watch in watch.
It's a space
history.
watch.
Space watch. Yeah,
But I
beautiful.
love how it looks like. The only second close to this one is the Pepsi. This is the same watch like this one, but only the Pepsi version.
Yeah, and I wear almost all of my watches, so I have also a metal bracelet for this one, but I want it to look different than Poke.
Yeah, I think this needle looks perfect for this one. I saw it on your
It's
wrist a
real-
couple of times.
It's real nice. It's real nice.
It's really cool.
When
And
you wear shorts and a t-shirt, it goes perfectly.
and we have here beads of rice bracelet.
Yeah.
That stands out to me.
Yeah, and this one looks real nice on the wrist. Put it on your wrist.
I love how this bracelet looks like. Let me just put it on the correct wrist.
We can change if you like.
That's okay. It's a bit.
I will take this one, and you take that one.
Okay, it's a bit tight on my wrist, but I would just love this bracelet.
So nice. And it's comfortable.
And it's the same movement like in the Pogue, and it's just a different version. So there's a lots of these Seiko vintage variations, and you could end up your entire life just collecting Seiko, and I think you wouldn't catch them all.
Yeah, no. It's impossible, but it's nice to have the ones you like and the ones you can wear.
So, do you have any more watches to show us?
Yeah,
You
a
do.
bit of.
Are they Seikos?
No, we're done with Seiko. I'll show you Russian chronographs or Soviet chronographs.
Okay, I think we should make a part 3 because we are on the 15th minute of this video, and we think we should make a part 3 with the Russian chronographs and Russian
Okay.
watches. So
Okay.
stay tuned, guys, and be on the lookout for the part 3.